Did you ever do something as a kid that you didn't realize saved your life until later? Before Roblox, we had Club Penguin, the coolest site in the early internet days. I was 8 when I started and immediately became obsessed. I'd rush home from school every day and play for hours. My favorite spot was the fishing area. That's where I met another kid named Husky Lover 8, or Husky for short. He taught me how to catch the giant fish at the end, and since then, we became best friends. We talked about everything: school, our pets, our favorite foods, and when I got more comfy, I opened up about my life, like how angry I got when my little brother stole my games, and he'd always say the right things that made me feel seen. One day, Husky asked if I wanted to meet up at the park near the library, saying, "It'll be so cool if we hang out in real life too." And I instantly agreed. He was my best friend. So I told my mom I was going to the park and swore I'd be back before dinner. She smiled and gave a little kiss on my cheek before sending me out to make the biggest mistake of my life. I practically sprinted to the park out of excitement and sat on the bench near the swings, waiting for a kid my age to show up. "I'll be wearing a penguin shirt," Husky had told me. But 30 minutes passed and still no sign of a kid with that shirt on. Soon, all the kids left the park and I was suddenly sitting alone, feeling sad that my online best friend didn't show up. That's when a man walked over. He had glasses and an unsettling smile. "Hey there, are you Husky's friend?" he asked, sitting beside me on the bench. I scooted further away and nodded shyly. "Yeah, who are you?" I asked. He held out his hand. "I'm Husky's older brother. He's actually home right now, and he asked me to come pick you up so you could both play on the computer together at our place." His voice was bright and inviting, but something felt off. Each time I tried to say goodbye, he'd tell me how excited Husky was to finally meet me. But the sun started setting, so even if I wanted to go, I couldn't break my promise to Mom. "Can Husky play tomorrow instead? I have to go home now," I told him. He grabbed my wrist, his face no longer smiling. "It'll take a minute. Just say hi to him," he insisted, and started dragging me toward a car parked near the curb. I tried to pull away, but his grip was too strong, and when I started to scream, he covered my mouth with his hand and whispered, "If you make a scene, I'll hurt you, your family, and Husky. So shut up and follow me." I nodded, my tears rolling down my cheek onto his hand. Before I knew it, I was in the back seat, getting taken through unfamiliar streets. But that's when he made his big mistake too. I pressed my face against the window and tried memorizing everything I saw: the street signs, the color of the houses, the number on a mailbox we passed. I kept repeating it in my head over and over so I wouldn't forget. Finally, we stopped in front of a small house, hidden in the trees. He brought me inside and led me straight to a bedroom in the back, filled with pictures of penguins and little kids all over the walls and behind the door. He sat me down in the computer chair and stared. Where's Husky?" I asked quietly. He grinned. "Oh, I'm sorry for lying. I'm actually your best friend, Husky. I just really wanted to hang out with you because you're my favorite person. Please don't be scared," he said. I felt my throat close up. He frowned when he saw me tense up. "Tell you what, you can play on my computer here while I make us some snacks. Be back in a bit." He rubbed my shoulders before stepping out. I sat still for a second and listened to the sound of pans clanking in the kitchen. Then I did the smartest thing I could think of. I went onto a crowded server on Club Penguin and started typing as fast as I could. A man took me from the park. "Send help," I said. Then I gave all the details: street names, mailbox numbers, color of car and house, my full name, everything. People thought I was trolling. Someone even said, "LOL, nice try," and waddled away. But I kept typing. I went to every room in the game and repeated the same message over and over. I just needed one person to take it seriously. And it happened. One kid finally stopped and asked if I was being serious. When I typed yes, he told me to wait while he went to get his mom. I don't remember how long I sat there typing while I cried, but before the kid could come back, Husky entered the room and saw what I'd been up to. He grabbed my arm and yanked me out of the chair. "Why? Why did you do that?" he screamed. He tried dragging toward the back door, telling me we were leaving forever. This time I fought back, grabbing onto anything I could: a door frame, a shelf, anything to slow him down. Then I heard it: sirens. The front door burst open and suddenly there were officers everywhere. One of them pulled me away from him. Another put him on the ground. The kid who showed their mom saved my life. That mom had called the police in my area and gave them everything I typed. I never found out who they were. I never got to thank them, because after that night, I never logged into Club Penguin again.